I look pretty good in this yokai watch cat glasses on my face. Alright, we're doing this. And you already obviously see the title of the game on what it is. I had a few problems trying to connect the NES, that Yobo thing, to the flat screen, so I'm doing it in here instead. Look at that. Stage clear already. Just to let you know, this is not gonna take too long. Not like my other videos. I'm probably gonna make this like less than 20 minutes. Those of you already know about Dr. Mario. It's already like nearly almost 31 years older than I am. It just takes time to do all kinds of good skillings in the gameplay. Get the most high points. As much as I love Dr. Mario, it does take time to know which color pills side-to-side puzzles you choose. The more you stacked up, the more points you get. Sure, that was a thing in the late 90s. But nowadays, who cares about points where you just want to beat the game just the way it is? Being successfully fun. I do like the music. Hey, though, it seems into a classic 8-bit soundtrack you ever heard. I mean, Nintendo does like the weirdest games out there. This one counts as to be the strangest one of them all in the 90s. Me and my dad used to play like this old one and basically the 64. But I never gotten like saying a Dr. Luigi on the Wii or the Wii U. Let's just say that like most of these stackings that you're seeing me do right now is very interesting. You just need to know where to put the right pills to exterminate, well, the so-called viruses, but they're in Dr. Luigi, they're actually from outer space. Even though they're supposed to be called viruses, but they're like space invading creatures that adds up to good classic Mario that used to be a plumber is already acting like a doctor, using basic pills to exterminate these freaks of nature. It cannot be any more stranger than that to see a guy that jumps on turtles is already exterminating invading viruses. I mean, there's no point in to notice how this gameplay goes. This is basically all I do for hours on edge. And that's saying a lot, because it's uniquely fun. After you screw the cat glasses, it's gonna take way too long for me to explain for me on how this game intrigues people to spend their money on it, on how expensive it is. What I'm trying to say is if you're like a huge Dr. Mario fan, you might actually find this game worthy fun to do. I mean, there's a good old classic in puzzle games. This one does have like multiplayer, or if you go against each other, or before you run out of the so-called viruses to exterminate. As much as I like the soundtrack, that guy would play something else to spend some time putting on. Not to mention they actually did bring this back, like on the Super Nintendo with Tetris. And I hate to admit that the music sounds pretty good on there. They did restore this on basically an WarioWare Inc. game. So instead of Dr. Mario, it's Dr. Wario on the Game Boy Advance, which I find very interesting. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. But anyhow, this is pretty much what most players would do to pass the time by stacking up the right colors. I'm pretty sure, or back then that me and Zach, you're watching this right now, Zach, like, we used to play this game, well, basically the 64 Dr. Mario, but for some reason it's called Dr. X Mario for some reason. I don't get it either, but at least in the game, you can play different characters. There's basically a story where the same main villain, named Rupee the Clown from Wario Land 3, makes an appearance. And that he feels ill, and that's why he wants to take the medicine away, and Mario thinks that Wario took the perfect pure medicine away from him and starts fighting him in well, what else? A puzzle game of stacking up a bunch of pills who can destroy the most viruses when get like the most stars. I would find this game interestingly fun to play, but after a while I'll be rather playing something else to spend my time with. And this is what happens if you would try to get to the highest level. You get an interesting, nice cutscene of them standing on a tree. If you complete, like, saying, in level 20, get the most viruses that you destroy, you get, like, a happy ending. You know, they get shipped away from their spaceship. I gotta admit, this is a pretty interesting scene of the viruses enjoying the beautiful sky. And there's like a random flying turtle. Not a paratrooper, because those weren't invented until Super Mario World 1991. Or 1990, when Super Nintendo was invented, exactly the same time amounted as the NES was still around since 1985. So it's kind of basic gameplay to know. I don't know. No. Oh, I'm just basically the gamer here that just explains how it goes. You just stack them up, and that's it. That's all you do. After a while, you might actually get bored of playing it. But I'm still doing it. I'm still doing this. Until we get to the 20-minute mark. As much as I like the music, I would like to hear that music go. Whoop beep boop 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 boop. Rip boop 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 boom boop 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 bum bum boop 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 bum 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 bum. Rip boop 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 rip boop 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 boop. Because it feels like you only get to hear the only musics you listen to. This game only has like 3 soundtracks. The main menu, this one, and that music I just sang with my lip. It just comes to show that classic old NES games can be fun, or rather, or dull at times. You might easily find this game entertaining or a bit dull at most parts. That's why they changed it up a notch in the early 2000s of the Dr. Mario game series. It's better looking graphics and better looking animation. You might actually stick with playing the 64 game. Just gonna exterminate a few more viruses and play something else. Because this is already feel like it's putting me to sleep. Don't get me wrong, I do like Dr. Mario, but this is basically me doing the same thing all the time. All I can hear is the same music play over and over again. That's why I rather stick with basically platforming games instead of puzzle games like these ones. And I like every time these viruses take hits, and then to see a bit of animation of them, and an agonizing pain every time you stack them up. Falling down and getting back up again. At least in the 64, you get like different animations, and that's when they're taking damage, and they make weird faces. Also, as a kid, I always thought the blue one looked like a bunny rabbit. The red one I thought was like a little horned devil. And the yellow one, I always think that's a alien. Actually, I take it back. The red one kind of looks like a red hamster with goofy teeth with horns. Probably the yellow one looked like a little insect with horns. And again, the blue one looks like a rabbit. Yeah, but those are basically his eyebrows. Because he ain't got one single tooth. And stage clear like usual.
At Excel Energy, we're into solar energy, wind energy, clean and blue. Switch your car. Switch to energy efficient LED.
I really don't got much else to say, and because that's basically all you do every couple of times. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. Because this is already putting me to sleep. There's the reason why I play different games, because this is already a snore fest. And I know what you're thinking. How is Dr. Mario so boring? And it's an interesting game. It's supposed to be fun and interesting. Oh, it's basically doing like the same area over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Okay, you get the point. Let me just hit on the next game, since it won't put me to sleep. Sort of. Speaking. Let me just... see if I get this thing going. Just keep looking at my face. Let me just make a funny face for like a few seconds. Oh, I know that music. You probably can hear it. Tail power. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is more like it. Just like the arcade one. I said this is the second one. I do love me some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Unlike the Xbox 360 of it, was pretty dull and boring. And didn't have much music in it. This one's playing the good old classic Tmnt music like on the NES. I might have to do this one pretty shortly. This is more like it. Watch out for those giant wrecking balls that are randomly coming downstairs. Those of you who haven't played like the Tmnt games, trust me, they're worth playing. And look at that, there's Pizza Hut in the background saying the sign. I like the good old classic times where old games used to do that, or product placements. Makes me want to have pizza, but all I got are pizza rolls. Are slightly more cheaper than $20 pizzas. Anyways, let's take out a few of these Foot Clans. This is actually pretty fun. I just like good old classic 8-bit soundtracks like these ones. Made this video a little bit shorter, so you're just seeing me play random games now. First one I just showed you was Dr. Mario. I have to cut that one shortly because it's so boring. Those of you that don't like me saying that word, or most of you do like seeing Dr. Mario do exactly the same thing over and over again. Good for you. Good for you. But I prefer having a bit of action instead of puzzle games. I do know the Foot Clan works for the mighty Shredder that wants to destroy the turtles once and for all. In this level, you have to go ahead and save April O'Neil from a fiery burning building, which kind of reminds me of the movie that came out in 1990. just depends on which turtles you play that gets the most weapons. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. Gotta admit, this is actually interesting to hear some good old classic 8-bit soundtrack to listen to. Not to mention the first Turtles game came out in 1989. So what you're looking at is from 1990. Basically the same year as Dr. Mario. I'll give this game some credit, they actually used some of the enemies based off the show, the cartoon one, which I find pretty neat as a good old beat-em-up game. And the bosses you'll be finding is basically Rocksteady and Bebop, and some of the other villains like Baxter Stockman, Leatherhead, and one of the other Turtles games. Well, speaking of the devil, there he is. Time to take him out. Watch out for his gun fire. If you lose all your continues, you're gonna be going back to the beginning. Also, ignore that sound you just heard. Yeah, take this. Ha, you missed. Eat it. He's already turning orange. Orange and yellow. That means he's about to be defeated. Come on. Almost there. Avoid his attack. Just a little more. Just a little further. I think he's almost... Just lose already. Yes, he's down. Oh, there's the Shredder, and he captured April. Wow, that's awesome. That's just so bloody awesome. So the classic cutscenes on the NES game is so cool. So cool, and shut up! I'm trying to say how cool this game is. I didn't need to be rude, but I kinda hate it when they interrupt my gameplay here. If you couldn't tell it, I tried to do this when there was a random video playing there in the gameplay. Anyways, I'll do this one real quick and play another interesting newer game. Gotta admit, being the bad guys is pretty cool. And there's April Neo, and there's the Shredder laughing. This is gonna be like a short halfway gameplay. Just take on the next boss enemy and randomly fell down there. And put out the lights. I do whenever playing basically the Turtles old NES game, the first one. And most likely the fourth one on the Super Nintendo, because I did play on hard mode. Oh, and boy, it ain't that easy. It's really, really hard. I could say it's one of the most hardest part of the game ever invented, And... Ooh, pizza. Get out of here. Goons. Get out of my way. Need a little bit of health here. Yes! Fully restored. And eventually take down that teenager who was just pro skating. Alright, take that. And that. Have some of this. Trying my best not to die. I'm trying to get this camera to stay still while playing it. I know you guys like seeing old school games like these ones. This is pretty awesome. You know, you'll be finding most likely the same enemies with different colors. Are they throw ninja stars at you, or just do finding fist? That's how they'll throw. Oh, they're sharp. Shankins, you know, little sharp blade weapons. Or side weapons. And sometimes sewer leads, so they come out, well, sewers. And believe me, it's gonna be like those kinds of games. Oh, hello, Bebop. Finally get to meet you and beat you up. So bring it on, Seka. You're not so tough. Beat you on the first NES game, and can beat you again, sucker. Heh. Is all you got? Is that all you got? I'll murderize ya. Talk to the feet. Is that all you have? I'm gonna beat you up, and then I'm gonna cut to the next game that's not all pixelated. Well, 8-bit style. Come on. Come on. You're almost dead. You're glowing like crazy. See, blue, orange, each color. Yes! Turtle power! Okay, that's enough. Alright, hold on. Let me move the camera around. Okay, please stop. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Let me just send to Xbox1. Just give me a second. Sorry, I'm showing you Hard Blackness. And here we go. Alright, that didn't take too long now, did it? Alright, let me just try to get this camera to stay up. Since I'm sitting on sideways, finally got a new game to play. Trying to get this camera to stay up. Sorry it's taking so long. Alright, we're gonna play a new game called Balan Wonderworld. I already seen a bit of the demo of that gameplay, and you pretty much know all you do in this game is, well, do platform stuff. It's kind of like a reminder of that game Journey. Those of you who don't even know that game existed, it came out in the early 90s and released in 2006. It's on the Wii. Night is a weird female purple creature thing to make sure children's dreams come true and get rid of the nightmares. That's all you do. It's just fly run through rings and take down a few bad guys. That's pretty much it. To be truthful, I did play in Dreams, Journey Dreams before. Is this camera gonna stay still or what? I mean, we're gonna go ahead and give this game a try now. Okay, you can either be a boy or a girl. Okay, doesn't even matter who I play because I'll probably play basically almost the same and have the same shoes. So I'll be, I'm obviously a guy, so I'll go with the black hairdo one. Luke Kane. Okay, some of these characters have names. I almost forgot to mention the company is also owned by Sega. That's why they got like big hands, big heads, and big feet. Kind of remind me of one of the other so-called cartoon characters that have the same size like those. Company by Square Enix. Oh, it's director Yoji Naka. It's basically the same person that did Journey in Dreams. Yo Yam Kazani. And also did the music from that. Okay, you get the point. Gotta say the graphics look pretty nicely done. Looks pretty great. Kind of feels like I'm watching a movie. This is so cool. Cute little critters dancing. You see all the beautiful animation budget and going on. So colorful, I love it. Best opening ever. That was remarkably terrific. Alright, let's get on with the gameplay. Sorry, I just had to check the time on it. Also, I had to record it. Yeah, on your Xbox One, you can just record anything. But since I'm doing this on YouTube, I just don't get lots of views after I'm done recording this. Good old classic games that take a long time to load. And have the longest widescreens ever. Alright, let's collect some emerald, in gems in this game. It also reminds me of Lynx, the cat, where you collect gems as well, both a vacuum cleaner. Those of you who don't know who Lynx is, he's a cat, like a reverse timeline too. Tornado Wolf. And now it's like Billy Hatcher too, just have a Hero Emblem costume. I'm spinning around like a Tasmanian devil. Hit the switch. I could probably do a Tasmanian devil expression. Let's see if I give it a try. Okay, probably not my best cat's expression, and we got an egg. Actually kind of reminds me of Sonic Lost World, too. The way everything's all colorfully well done. Everything's huge, and that's pretty much it. It's just humongous. And we got our first statue. Hi there, weird kangaroo thing. Is this thing looking straight at the screen because I can't see since this is on the side? I'm where I'm recording. Okay, let's. Right, you can't go up there. Yep, obviously a bad guy with tentacles. And snap his finger like Thanos does. Aw, snap! Here we go! Take this! To be truthful, I only saw half of this demo gameplay because I was busy doing my art drawings of what else? Mowgli from the Jungle Book. Okay, crossover with Woolicious Ghost. Jumping Jack. Okay, that's clever. And have the same ability as Yoshi. Oh good, you can actually switch. Get your ability back. You can switch it back by pressing... Hard to see in the dark here. The bottom but LB button to switch. Alright, let's get that golden hat. You did well to find me, little one. I shall let you have a bit of fun. It's my powers, though, low enough. If I'll give you some great stuff. What's he doing? Tap when line with him. Okay. Wait, too soon? Well, I somehow screwed that up. I guess I didn't time it perfectly. That's a bunch of 0, 0, 0s. Oh well. Next time I play it again, I'll probably get it right. For now, let's go for this. Obviously, evil route with random waves on it, and it's a heart. Go and feed some drops to the Tims in the SA. Oh, I get it. They're kind of like the chows from Adventures of Sonic 2. The more you feed them, the more they'll become stronger and start doing combats. Interesting. Alright, let's do one more, because I don't want to make this like an hour-long gameplay. Oh, how cute, we can actually pick them up. That's actually adorable. That's actually really cute. Actually, the way this character has that kind of hairdo kind of reminds me of that character named Spike from Ape Escape. Those of you who don't know what Ape Escape is, you should really play like the first, second, and third games. Those games are fantastically good. I mean, when I played Ape Escape, the first game, I did not notice you can actually use like the joystick as the third button switch. I couldn't figure out how to catch the monkeys. Means that the first time you have to actually use a joystick as the third switch button by pressing it. It just blows my mind when I first played like BioShock 3 and I didn't even know what to do. No way, I had to press the joystick button and to do something just like that. Xbox1 can do that too, but it doesn't seem to work at all. Neat. Indeed, plant. So we're part clown, part plant, huh? Sweet. Yeah, I could tell that's bad news. I better not touch that. Anything interesting? Ooh, look at that big gem. I'll give this game some credit. This is actually pretty neat. Beautifully well colored. And now we're Tmnt dragon. Sweet. Let's be in that jumping jack for a moment so we can reach over there. Alright, we got another one. What's that over there? Footballer. Okay, that's just a regular, real world thing to do. Okay, let's try that again. Nice shot. Wasn't expecting that to say that. Alright. Oh man, he was in the way. Well, at least I got one. Alright, enough messing around. Let's just go ahead and go straight forward. I'll just ignore those, so we can get straight forward to the gameplay. The faster I can end this level, the faster I can end the gameplay. Because we're almost an hour into this thing. Oh, time for my attack power. Take this. Take these little creeps. Okay, he can't jump. Alright, collect these gems. And that random flying ball thing. That doesn't resemble a block at all. Alright, come on. Guess you can't use that spinning attack anymore. Alright, easy does it. Oh, you need the key. I can see its point. Not now. I'm a little busy here. Pounding pig. Look at that fine hide. Oh, I think I know what they're supposed to do. Hold on. I thought that would work. Okay, switch to the pig. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Take that. How is that even possible? Okay, let's see, I had to unlock that door somehow. Oh, never mind. Heads up! Gotta say, the backgrounds in this game look pretty awesome. Alright. Alright, got another trophy. I really want to end this level real fast as possible. Let me just collect a few of these real quick. And I can go ahead and end the gameplay because it's been going on for far too long now. Can I jump on the scarecrow? Of course not. Okay, I need that ability now. Take this! Okay, need that ability back now. Okay, then now you can actually jump and kick it, just like that. Alright, let's end the level and end the video gameplay, because we're almost an hour into this thing. Sure, I missed a few things back there, but this has been going on for far too long now. I'm glad you guys enjoy me playing like 3 games in a row. I know those of you barely seeing anything. And gals, glad you enjoy me play this new game. Called Balan Wonderworld Demo. So stay awesome, and I'm glad I had to make two videos longer. Or those of you who enjoy seeing me play these interesting games. Oh, there's that guy again. Gotta say, the cutscenes to these ones are pretty uniquely interesting. Showing the farmer seeing a big huge tornado. Alright, enough of that. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So stay awesome, be safe, and stay amazing. I'll catch you then. Nope. We're out of time, so see you then. Goodbye.